There are a number of things that I'd like to see improved. When I ran for council 4 years ago, I ran to try to help build a stronger Verona for future generations. And future generations means our children. And that talks about fiscal responsibility and other things. But when I ran, I promised to expose and cut wasteful spending and increase the accountability of our township government, to be more transparent, to have more discussions and more debates on issues, to not allow for 5-0 votes, to not pass every budget with 5 votes, to not yes everything, but to ask questions. And so my time on the council, I've stood up to the budget increases over the last 3 years. We have a new budget coming this year, and I voted against raising taxes over the last 3 years. I've also believed that government should be delivering services to its residents that are needed and deserved, and that they deliver them efficiently and effectively. And that's very important, that we, again, get the biggest bang for our dollar, that we help the seniors with the bus, that if they're at Hillwood or if they're at Claridge, that buses are running to help them get to the grocery store or to get to the community house so they can take exercise classes, that we're all inclusive here, that we have young families, we have middle-aged families, and we have seniors in our town, but that we provide services to everyone. And you know, that's what I'm looking to improve. I'm also looking to improve, when we talk about the transparency, that we post jobs. We have plenty of jobs in town, but people are unemployed in our town, and they need to be able to apply for jobs, or they are underemployed in town and they need a crack at an opportunity when one is presented. It's not fair not to post a job, and right now we have too much nepotism going on. People are unaware that jobs are available, postings don't occur, and to me, that's unfair. We've also had some situations where we've had double dippers, people who work in town, retire in town, and then get rehired. That double dipping needs to end. That's not fair, and no one likes that. That's not fair to the rest of the community. And I want to eliminate some of the self-serving policies. I think behavior is critical, and we have to make sure that we're behaving ourselves properly and we appreciate who we're working for. And really, the focus should be on the customer, and the customer is the taxpayer. So those are some of the things that I really want to continue to focus on, and make our government transparent and make it very friendly for people to be able to ask questions and get quick answers and make sure the answers make sense.
One of the things I'd like to see improved in Verona is our Bloomfield Avenue. I would love to see some changes made. I'd like to see some of the businesses. There was some really neat possible projects coming aboard soon. In our up the furthest end of Bloomfield Avenue here, we have possibly a plan of a CVS to be built here in Verona. And in our corridor coming into the town from the Caldwell side, developing that, I think that will help our stores and our businesses on Bloomfield Avenue. I would love to see 100% occupancy of all the businesses and stores on Bloomfield Avenue. And again, on the furthest end of Bloomfield Avenue, or I should say in the Montclair end side of Bloomfield Avenue, there is a chance, and there's a development that's being slated for the Annan Flag property of a condo area with like high-end condos. And that also is going to help to bring people into our community, get the walking traffic on Bloomfield Avenue, get all the business owners and the businesses at 100%. That would be so rewarding to see happen as an improvement in our town and on Bloomfield Avenue.
I think we need to manage the tax burden a lot. I think that is the biggest deficiency that we have right now. That is something that has a really serious effect on people. The tax bills here, when you think about them as the percentage of somebody's actual income, of the average household income in a town, it's a lot of money. you really are affecting everyone's personal budgets. You're affecting the way that they're able to save for retirement. You know, you may be dampening someone's ability to improve their house because they're worried about the reassessment they're going to get and how they're going to get hit with taxes. It actually does change people's lifestyles. It's the #1 complaint in New Jersey in general. I mean, we have to do something about it. So I think that we are over the curve in Verona, more so than other municipalities and neighboring communities. I've looked at all of our neighbors. I think that they tend to do a better job of managing the tax burden than we do. And I think that we can maintain the quality of services that we have and the quality of life we have, but we can still fix this.
Communication between elected officials, residents. I think too often there's misinformation being given out, and it creates problems. And I think we need to open up those lines of communications. We've done that. We've done that on the baseball board. I've seen it done on different other avenues. Miscommunication is worse than anything you can have. We hear a lot of calling for transparency. Transparency is really just a form of miscommunication, and it's not transparency if you haven't asked the question. The answer just hasn't been given to you yet. Let's ask the right questions of the right people, and then everything's transparent.